AI may not be what most people think it is. Artificial intelligence is often presented as humanity's greatest technological breakthrough, a revolutionary tool that will solve problems, increase productivity, eliminate inefficiency, create abundance, improve civilization itself, and perhaps it will. But beneath the optimism, there is another side to AI that receives far less attention. A darker side. Because artificial intelligence is not simply changing technology, it is changing power, labor, wealth, truth, psychology, human behavior, civilization itself, quietly, rapidly, and often invisibly. And the frightening truth is, most people still do not fully understand what AI is actually doing to society underneath the surface. Because AI is not just software. AI is infrastructure. And whoever controls the infrastructure eventually shapes reality itself. AI is trained using humanity. One of the strangest truths about AI is that humanity unknowingly built it together. Every post, every article, every photo, every video, every conversation, every emotion uploaded online. The internet became the training data set. Human civilization fed itself into machines, and now those systems increasingly understand language, persuasion, psychology, emotion, attention, behavior patterns at massive scale. This means modern AI systems are not truly alien. They are reflections of humanity itself, including biases, fears, manipulation, greed, addiction, emotional weakness. AI learned from the internet. And the internet is not a healthy psychological environment. AI is quietly centralizing power. Most people think AI is democratizing intelligence. In reality, AI may centralize power more aggressively than any technology in modern history. Because advanced AI requires massive data, enormous computing power, expensive chips, energy infrastructure, cloud dominance, global-scale distribution. Only a tiny number of corporations can operate at this scale. This creates dangerous concentration. The companies controlling AI increasingly control information flow, recommendation systems, search, advertising, communication, digital infrastructure, behavioral prediction. And eventually, this may create a world where a handful of entities influence billions of human decisions daily. Not through force, but through algorithms. The attention economy is evolving into psychological engineering. Social media already optimized human attention aggressively. AI may take this much further. Because AI systems can increasingly predict emotional triggers, engagement patterns, fears, desires, vulnerabilities at individual scale. This creates a terrifying possibility. A world where algorithms understand human psychology better than humans understand themselves. And once systems understand people deeply enough, they can influence behavior predictably. Consumption, politics, beliefs, identity, desires. The internet may slowly evolve from information systems into behavioral modification systems, quietly, without most people noticing. AI may destroy the value of human labor. For centuries, human civilization depended on labor. People exchanged time, knowledge, creativity, physical effort for survival. But AI changes this equation fundamentally. Because AI increasingly replaces writing, analysis, customer support, programming, design, research, editing, strategy, administration. And unlike previous automation waves, AI targets cognitive labor itself, middle-class jobs, white-collar jobs, creative jobs, the very careers once considered safe. This creates one of the most dangerous economic transitions in modern history. Because when labor loses value, workers lose leverage. And when workers lose leverage, wealth concentrates rapidly. AI may create massive economic inequality. Artificial intelligence amplifies leverage. The people controlling algorithms, platforms, infrastructure. Automation systems may accumulate extraordinary wealth. Meanwhile, millions of workers compete against machines that never sleep, scale infinitely, improve continuously, operate globally. This creates a winner-take-all economy. And AI may accelerate wealth inequality faster than previous technological revolutions ever did. Because digital systems naturally scale toward concentration. One model can serve billions. One platform can dominate globally. One algorithm can replace thousands of workers simultaneously. And this changes capitalism itself. The internet is becoming synthetic. The internet was once built around human content. Now, AI-generated content is exploding everywhere. AI videos, AI articles, AI influencers, AI voices, AI comments, AI images, AI music. Eventually, large portions of the internet may no longer be human-created at all. And this creates a dangerous psychological problem. People increasingly struggle to distinguish truth from fiction, humans from machines, authenticity from simulation. This may become one of the biggest trust crises in human history, because societies depend on shared reality. But AI increasingly blurs reality itself. AI may destroy trust. Deepfakes are becoming extraordinarily realistic. Synthetic media improves rapidly. Eventually, seeing may no longer mean believing. And once populations lose trust in media, evidence, video, audio, information systems, society becomes psychologically unstable. Because truth itself becomes negotiable. This creates massive vulnerability, propaganda, manipulation, disinformation, political chaos, and AI dramatically lowers the cost of producing all of it. At infinite scale, AI is accelerating human obsolescence. One of the darkest psychological effects of AI is existential displacement. People increasingly wonder, what happens if machines outperform me? Not just physically, but intellectually, creatively, economically, historically. Humans derived identity from usefulness. Work created meaning, status, structure, self-worth. But AI destabilizes this relationship, and societies may not be psychologically prepared for large-scale human redundancy. Because modern civilization was built around the assumption that human labor remains essential. AI challenges that assumption directly. The AI race is happening too fast. Perhaps the most dangerous aspect of AI is speed. Corporations are racing aggressively. Governments are racing aggressively. Investors are racing aggressively. Because nobody wants to fall behind. And this creates a dangerous incentive structure. Safety slows progress. Ethics slow deployment. Regulation slows profits. Which means competitive systems naturally reward acceleration, even when risks remain poorly understood. History repeatedly shows civilizations often deploy powerful technologies before fully understanding consequences. Social media itself transforms society faster than governments could react. AI may accelerate far beyond that. AI may become the ultimate surveillance system. Modern AI systems process enormous amounts of data continuously. Location, purchases, messages, behavior, preferences, movement, voice patterns, and increasingly, AI can identify patterns humans cannot detect manually. This creates unprecedented surveillance capability. Governments may use AI for population monitoring, predictive policing, social scoring, information control. Corporations may use AI for behavioral targeting, psychological manipulation, profit optimization, consumer prediction. The frightening part is, most people willingly provide the data themselves. Convenience slowly trades away privacy. And once surveillance infrastructure exists, history suggests it rarely disappears. AI may collapse. Human attention, completely. Human attention is already fragmented. Notifications, algorithms, infinite scrolling, content overload. AI may intensify this dramatically, because AI-generated systems can produce infinite entertainment, infinite personalization, infinite stimulation at near zero cost. And this creates cognitive saturation. People become distracted, emotionally exhausted, psychologically fragmented. The economy increasingly monetizes attention itself, and AI may become the most efficient attention extraction machine ever created. AI does not need to become conscious to become dangerous. Many people fear evil superintelligence, but AI may become dangerous long before consciousness ever exists. Because systems do not need emotions to create harm. Algorithms optimizing purely for engagement, profit, efficiency, influence can still destabilize societies massively. Social media already demonstrated this. Algorithms optimized for engagement often amplified outrage, addiction, polarization, emotional extremity. I may amplify these dynamics further, not intentionally, but structurally. Humanity may become dependent on AI. The more powerful AI becomes, the more civilization may rely on it. Healthcare, finance, transportation, communication, education, military systems, infrastructure. Dependency creates fragility. Because once societies cannot function without AI, control over AI becomes extraordinarily powerful. And centralized dependency historically creates vulnerability, especially when systems fail, corporations consolidate, governments weaponize technology, infrastructure becomes compromised. Civilizations often become weakest where they become most dependent. The dark truth is that AI reflects humanity. Perhaps the darkest truth about AI is that AI itself may not be the real danger. Human systems may be. Because AI amplifies existing incentives, and humanity's systems already reward profit over ethics, scale over stability, engagement over truth, speed over wisdom, power over balance. AI accelerates whatever civilization prioritizes, which means AI may ultimately magnify inequality, manipulation, psychological weakness, concentration of power, social instability. Not because machines are evil, but because human systems are imperfect. AI may create a civilization divide. The future may increasingly separate people into two groups: those who control systems and those controlled by systems. People who own infrastructure, automation, algorithms. Scalable platforms may accumulate extraordinary leverage. Meanwhile, many others become economically dependent on systems they do not understand and cannot influence. This creates a dangerous imbalance, because concentrated technological power often reshapes society permanently. The future of AI may define the future of humanity. Artificial intelligence may eventually become humanity's greatest productivity tool, or one of civilization's most destabilizing forces, possibly both at the same time. Because powerful technologies rarely create simple outcomes. And AI is not simply another invention. It is a force multiplier for wealth, for influence, for surveillance, for automation, for psychological manipulation, for economic concentration. The dark truth about AI is not that machines are becoming human. It is that humans may slowly become optimized by machines, quietly, gradually, systematically. And perhaps the most dangerous part is that this transformation is already happening. Most people simply have not noticed yet. Subscribe to Wealth OS for more documentaries on wealth, power, AI, and the hidden psychology behind modern society.